Alright, what you're looking at is completely free light made from free energy made by Orbit using the Señor rotor effect. We've already shown in the past demonstrations that Orbit is an orbo. It runs by core effect, not attraction or repulsion. It goes the same way no matter what the coil polarity is. Very little effect on RPM. It has nice and flat current and voltage traces. Now we're going 170 Hertz here, right? Multiply that by 15 and that's your RPM, and that's why the inductive portion takes up relatively much of the trace, because we're going so fast, so that pulse is relatively short. It's only 5 or 6 times the inductive delay, whereas on Señor's traces they're only going 850 RPM or something like that. So the inductive delay is something like 1/20th of their trace length. Okay, so I got the current and the voltage, and this feature here is because I'm recirculating the spike. If I flick that switch, you can see the spike develop as that capacitor charges. Here, let me move that trace up. See that spike developing? The capacitor is charging. There, it's getting nice and thin now. See how far down that thing goes? That spike is 120 volts plus. Okay, anyway, we'll crank this down here. Oops, we just lost the trigger, sorry. So you can see after the inductive delay, those traces are nice and flat. There's no sign of Señor's counter EMF wave in there. No little red triangle that he tries to draw falsely. Okay. I've gone back to the all out, one pole out facing rotor because the other one just doesn't work. But this one here, as I've shown, does all of the same core effect and no change in behavior with reversal of coil polarity and all the rest of that, just like the other one does. Creates no back EMF in the cores, but it does allow me to actually generate some power with the loop sticks because of the way the magnets are. I don't have to use a separate rotor. If I did use the Señor configuration rotor, the Orbo rotor, I would have to set up a separate row of magnets to run the generator. But we've got the loop sticks just going right over here into this little dual full wave rectifier board that I made. I made 2 little full bridges out of 1N 914 diodes there, and that's a 60 microfarad tantalum capacitor. That's a big capacitor in a little package, 16 volts, and that's all of it. So I'm rectifying the full wave, rectifying the pulses from each of the loop sticks, and I've got them wired in series, the 2 rectifiers in series, and then they go over here and they go through this. This is a 674 ohm resistor right there. Supposed to be 680, but you know, it's tolerances and all that. So I've measured at 674, and then there's a bank of 5 high efficiency bright white, blue-white LEDs. Whoops, just unplugged it. Sorry. Let me go unplug my free energy. There we go, free energy. And just to show you that it is in fact being generated by the loop sticks, I'll pull the core out of this one a little bit. And you can see those lights dim. And I'll put it back in. See there. So, if Señor is correct, the rotor motion in this device is coming for free. If Señor is correct, all of the input power that I'm giving it, or most of it anyway, well, all of it is what their claim is. If it's an Orbo, all of it's going to just heating up stuff. And the rotor motion, since it's so mysterious, it does this weird induction change, collapse, return, who knows what it does. The rotor motion is supposed to come for free. Therefore, the power that I'm generating from the rotor is coming for free. Therefore, that light that you see right there is free. There you go. According to Señor, free light, free energy. Send money now. Only 419 kwanza will get you the secret of double pull, double throw technology.